Welcome to Snapdragon Stadium in San Diego, California, home to the Aztecs of San Diego State. Being in San Diego is never a bad thing, and it's even better when you have a matchup like this one. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on a fellow Mountain West foe, the San Diego State Aztecs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth. The Aztecs will put toe to leather to crank us up. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So the Air Force Falcons offense will have the first possession of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Fires to the big fella. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The Falcons will punt this one away. Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. So the San Diego State Aztecs offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep every...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Looking to throw, it's Duffy. He fires a bullet to the right. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Touchdown, San Diego State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Number 3.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. The kickoff unit about to go to work. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The give to the back. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. This offense has a 2nd down play. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. On the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's going to take off. Quarterback has to protect himself, gets down with the slide. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
The Aztecs want to crank the tempo. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He couldn't get close to the marker, got 3 yards, but it'll be 4th and 3. It's a 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Gets it out fast. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. He's looking to throw it. And they get the sack right out of the gate. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, it's Busha. Looking to the big tight end. On target over the middle. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. To the air on 1st down. They're trying to get to him. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Got room on the return. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. He's got it on the run. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Deep in enemy territory, ball's at the 3. They can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown, and here they go on 4th and short. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the 1st down. And the Aztecs will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the run. Touchdown, Aztecs! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
14, Air Force, 0.
Let's see what he can do with the return. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The back goes in motion. Give to the fullback. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19. They'll line up for a second down play. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like a terrific atmosphere there today in San Diego. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
The Falcons will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for him.
Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Aztecs want to pick up the tempo. They go right back to him. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, it's Duffy. Pocket starts to collapse. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. It has been said that the other team's quarterback must go down, and he must go down hard, and he did.
And often is good, too. The most you can get to him, but great job by the defense, rushing the quarterback, understanding pass, and getting the big fella on the ground.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll need to strike this one cleanly from 48 yards out. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. Line getting set on second down. That'll do it for the quarter, guys, and San Diego State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Busha. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They want to throw it. Feeling some heat. And the freshman will chalk up a sack. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
On second down, looking to throw. Quarterback extends the play. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. He'll set up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Brings up second and goal.
Wants to fire on second down. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on third and goal. Back to pass, it's Busha. Looking to the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They keep attacking through the air. They got him. It's a sack. Took a chance to try to score the touchdown and now get nothing.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. Fourth down, down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. The give to the back. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. They'll test the right side. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on first down. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been